the Roadshow podcast.
You open your eyes just for like a split second, and all of a sudden you need to have two drags because your eyes are open.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I would go for a piss and just take it with me. Like it was almost like your phone, like a phone addiction. You always have it with you.
Yeah, no, fuck that, man.
And when you freak out when you think you've lost it and it's like in a crease.
Yeah.
You just can't see it.
I read a book, the Alan Carr Easy Way to Quit, and like by the time you finish the last page, you no longer.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
How long's the book?
It's about 8 hours long. It's audio.
Oh, audiobook?
Yeah, so
okay.
you can quit cigarettes or vaping within the week.
Whoa.
Like with your 1 hour drive or half an hour drive to work, half an hour drive back.
Yeah.
You just do that every day, and then by the end of the week, by the last page, it literally tells you, grab your cigarette, grab your vape, have a puff, enjoy it. How does that make you feel? And then he'll say, have your last drag because now you're free. And then
shit.
And then you're free, bro.
So it's like proper inspirational kind of.
No, it's not even inspirational. I think the cunt fucking hypnotizes you. I think he hypnotizes you, bro. I'm pretty sure I think it was hypno, man.
Yeah?
Because by the time I had finished, I don't know what the fuck this sorcery was. By the time I had finished,
Can we switch those chairs around, Hammer? Because that one's squeaky as shit. That'll come up on the audio.
Yeah, by the time I had finished the last page, I went to sleep.
Right.
Woke up the next day, and by the time I had woken up and realized that it had been 3 hours before I even thought about going outside for my morning smoke.
Would you generally have it directly after?
Straight after I checked the pee.
Yeah?
Yeah. Matter of fact, as I wake up, I walk to the bathroom to go check my pee.
Yeah.
And brush my teeth.
Yeah, that's the thing about vapes too. Like, you can do it in the house and it doesn't linger in the air. Like, if you smoke a cigarette in the house, like, I got mates that do it and their dads do it and stuff, but like, it's a scent that doesn't leave the curtains very quickly.
Yeah.
But with vaping, you can just do that shit all day long.
Yeah.
Especially if you got a nice candle on.
And the book, it covers tobacco, cigars, vapes. It covers all of nicotine.
I don't think cigars are that bad for you.
Oh, dude, that was the one thing that I was sad about not partaking in.
Yeah?
Because I enjoy cigars.
Yeah. We've smoked cigars on the podcast.
Yeah. I enjoy cigars. So I was like, damn.
I've really reconsidered this commercial space because of not being able to smoke cigars. The inability to do things because I'm surrounded by others. I've been considering buying a warehouse and building a studio inside the warehouse.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, just to have like a compound kind of thing. I want a gym and stuff in there as well.
Yeah. I've always wanted to live in a warehouse.
Yeah, I'm not going to live in it.
I would live in it. Bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
All right, I'll rent a room too.
Dude, imagine waking up and like you've got all this space and you've got a bed just bang.
Right.
Little basketball fucking court in there.
Yeah, you can do anything, right?
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Warehousing. Hell yeah, man.
I wanted you to look up cigars benefits because I'm pretty sure cigars, if you smoke them regularly, they have a like testosterone increasing property to them.
Oh, really?
The health effects of premium cigars. Increased risk of all-cause mortality. Okay, they're just going to kill you. Can you look up? Oh yeah, do cigars increase testosterone? No, the second question down.
Dude, I don't know if I need my testosterone boosted.
In some cases, studies have found nicotine can increase testosterone levels, while other studies have found a decrease in testosterone with nicotine use. So it's bullshit. But I told my friend that, and he is addicted to cigars now. He's in his house.
He's like, yeah, we're about to have them kids.
Meanwhile, he's got like fucking cancer.
It's okay, babe. This is for us.
She's like, close all the windows. We need to keep this shit inside. There's a lot of discrepancy on like what's healthy and what's not. But I think when you know the feeling of smoking too many cigarettes, right? Like,
yeah, hell yeah, man.
It's like you get the heavy lungs.
A part of why the hangover was worse for me was because the cigarettes you're having at the time. I think you're reducing your oxygen intake. So like the next day you got that throbbing headache, or like you feel dehydrated. Like that's all in conjunction with like you drinking and smoking cigarettes.
Because
Like,
not only have you got like an acetal, because alcohol converts to acetaldehyde, right?
Throwing sugar into it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you've got the perfect concoction.
Because you're getting that carbon monoxide from the cigarettes. So you're like, the way you're intaking H2O, like, because that's the most beneficial liquid, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of ruined because you've added. It's compromised because you've had all of this poison come in, and then your air system as well is ruined because you've had all this other stuff come in. That's right. And they're the two main components that keep you alive. Well, one of the 2 out of 3. Food's the other one, right? I think so.
You don't need food though.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
you literally don't have like.
I think you need it eventually.
You need it eventually, but
Yeah.
you don't like the last thing that your body will require.
If you're in a desert.
It sounds so weird, man. But like you don't need food, per se.
Yeah.
Because it'll be the last thing that your body shuts down on. You know what I mean? Like who was the person that fasted the longest was he had done 365 days now.
Yeah, he did a full year, right?
Yeah, full year of no eating, bro.
Was it a German dude?
Just water. I want to lean towards India, but I could longest fast.
Longest 382 days.
There you go, man.
Scottish guy.
Yeah, this dude was fat.
Yeah, apparently he was like 450 pounds.
Yeah, he was
something.
fat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And
his body had a lot to work with.
yeah. But I heard a rumor, like that's him on the right hand side after he fasted.
Yeah.
Whoa! I heard a rumor that all of his skin retracted too.
Yeah, well, because it's not rapid loss.
Yeah, it's
So
sustained over
when you
time.
lose weight rapidly, there's gonna be loose skin because it's not. You can't see a blade of grass grow. You know what I mean? So when you just poof, this is what we're doing. Like your body is not changing with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There was a girl that I saw on, I think it was on Instagram or TikTok. The singer Avery. Do you know her? She was quite a large girl, and she got on Ozempic for a year.
Yep.
And then after, just quite recently, she went to a doctor, and apparently her bone density loss was so insane that she now has osteoporosis and osteoporosis or something.
Oh,
like that.
goddamn.
Yeah, she's got like 7 different osteo problems, which is like
you don't want the osteo ones.
yeah, that's like the severe arthritis.
Yeah.
Like,
like so Lizzo's lost a ton of weight. Have you seen? Like Lizzo looks incredible.
Yeah,
for Lizzo.
Thin Lizzie these days.
Yeah. She looks incredible, bro. Cause you gotta give props where props to do, right?
Got your images?
Like we fat shamed her for so long. So like when
she looks amazing.
Yeah, she looks.
Is that her at the fourth?
Yeah, dude, she looks incredible, bro.
Go across even more. If you click out of that, you'll see it on the pink hair one. Is that her there?
Yeah.
Wow, she's
dude.
small.
She looks incredible. Look at her to the right.
That's insane.
Yeah, bro.
That's insane.
Her, Adele, like they're redefying gravity.
I just worry. Yeah, gravity. I just worry about what other effects it has on.
Because we don't know yet.
Yeah, there is the
Everyone's on the
Ozempic.
Ozempics now. Like
I've heard cases of cardiologists saying that because it decreases the matter of all organ tissue, soft tissue rather, and hard tissue, that there's a decrease in the heart size on Ozempic, that increases blood pressure because if you still have the same sized
then the heart's
skeleton, it's got to work overtime.
Yeah. But they've packaged it as the miracle drug. Yeah. Everyone's like racing to it. I actually just watched
Isn't it alpha galactose? Isn't that what it's called?
South Park was on it.
They did a thing on it.
They put out an episode.
Yeah.
It's like I always race to South Park too.
Oh man, that's your news.
I'm just like, yo, what do you got to say about this?
Yeah. They've been on it for so long, dude. South Park.
They've never been successfully sued.
No? Oh, well, they can't. How can they? It's not them saying it.
I think other TV shows have
sued them?
Like the other TV shows have successfully been sued before.
Oh, of course.
It's just South Park they're like Teflon, man. Like,
yeah.
I think it's quite a...
Even like the race stuff when they do the like Japanese accents.
Yeah.
Horror. Like it is so funny. Can you look up? Can you
teach me your ways?
I want to see that.
How do I not get cancelled like you, bro?
It's South Park recording their Chinese accents. It is the funniest thing.
Oh, shitty walk.
Oh. You come down to Shitty Deep. You're Shitty Airlines. Why don't you just say South Park Asian accent? It was such a long-winded way to... There it is. The top one. Writer's room. Behind the scenes. What happened there? Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
And if you look at a map, you see China and Japan separate by about Japanese guy opened up City right next to fucking City Walk, and everyone thinks it's Chinese food, and that it's better Chinese food, and that makes him furious. It's super important to these two people that everyone understands the fucking difference. So they do an assembly together. Mr. Kim and Mr. Yakimoto present Chinese, Japanese, what's the diff?
Oh shit! How funny is that, dude?
Like the creative thinking behind these guys, man. And they record everything on the the episodes are done on the week off.
That's how they can stay so relevant, right?
Yeah, man. Like honestly, like these guys are incredible.
Do you think like Dave Chappelle would have been up there if he didn't walk away from the Chappelle show? Because he was pretty relevant for the times, man.
Dave is going to always be relevant.
Yeah, but like the Chappelle show as a show, that would still be popping off now. And
if Chappelle decided tomorrow I'm going to revisit the Chappelle show, Chappelle would move units with Chappelle. Like there's like Dave, everything that he touches in the comedy realm, it's always going to be successful, even if it's successful in a shitty way. Yeah, like half baked. You know what I mean? It don't matter how he navigates it. Like he's just one of those pioneers and artists that we trust their body of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. He's so on the money with every single special that he's done.
Yeah, exactly.
One of my favorites was Sticks and Stones.
Same, bro. Same.
Crazy.
That's a masterpiece, man.
Amazing.
I love Sticks and Stones. And then I was like, how is he going to... And then the closer.
Like
he just tied it all together, man. It's just like beautiful, man. Like,
dude, and the way he did Equanimity, he brought out 2 different specials. One seated, one standing, one to a club, one to a theater, and they both popped the same way. He's
a masterpiece, man. Honestly, like Dave, and this I use this term loosely. Like, he treats his stand-up specials like Japanese do anything. Like they don't half-ass do stuff. You know what I mean? Like you think what comes out of Japan, it's just masterpiece. Like the Japanese have grown tired of their own the perfection of their own stuff, that they're now making other people's things better.
Yeah,
have you seen that? They're getting into burgers now. Like pizzas. Like imagine Chinese, the Japanese getting into pizzas, bro. Like, cause they don't do little half-ass. Like this will do. Like they will perfect it to what it should be, and who decides what it should be, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
They put their twang on everything. They did it with guitars, man.
Yeah, electronics.
Yeah.
Name one thing that's ever come out of Japan that was even the war, bro. Like
They didn't do so good.
they refused to lose though.
Yeah, they refused to lose.
Yeah, like they don't do anything half-assed. You know what I mean, like
Yeah. Well, their bounce back from the atomic bomb hit.
the greatest
The
comeback,
Hiroshima?
the greatest comeback of all time
Yeah.
is Japan.
Apparently, though, the way technology is... I had a guy in Marche Bantam, and he has a degree in socioeconomics in Asia. And he said because of the current rate of technology expansion, a lot more people don't have time to have families because careers are put on a pedestal, and people now with the development of AI, people are looking more towards just having an online girlfriend.
Dude, I was just having a conversation with because I just came from lunch. I just had Nando's with one of my boys. We were talking about like, you know, when we're coming up, if a woman was 40, she was already married, engaged, has kids. Now you find women that are 40 without both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
they don't want it.
they don't want it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they did, that body clock would be telling them, yo,
It's a bit late.
we missed the ship.
Yeah,
You know what I
your
mean?
kid's got one leg now.
Yeah. So like a lot of people are not interested in that no more. And men, as stupid as we are no longer trying to like throw ourselves in the deep end in the name of getting that.
Yeah.
Like they're concentrated on their careers now, and kind of letting the woman come to them.
Yes.
Because right now they're living their hot girl summer. And
how long can that last?
And then deciding to settle down at 40. By then, the man's already done the hard work, got their career, got their mortgages, and they're the ones that are now picking who they want. The
problem with that is you got to think about it in the long term, right? Is like who's going to come see you on your deathbed? Like, the people that you build a. If you get that successful with a career and you lead like a Dave Chappelle existence, your legacy is your artwork. That's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but
right?
a Dave Chappelle existence still comes with the wife and kids.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And he puts a lot of
Dave wouldn't be as successful as
he wouldn't be
if he didn't have the wife and kids.
Yeah, because he went to, was it Thailand that he went to for 9 years, and he just did stand up in little clubs here and there. Oh, maybe the Philippines. I think it was the Philippines.
Yeah, and he used to just bring a mic and a speaker and just
do it in the
perform.
park.
Yeah, like Dave. Like Dave does what Dave want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he said, the reason why he can't be bought is he doesn't have a sneaker deal. You know what I mean? Like when Kanye said the stuff that Kanye wasn't supposed to say,
What stuff?
Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. When Kanye said the stuff that Kanye wasn't supposed to say, they punished him by taking away his rewards.
Yeah.
I mean? So
it's weird though that like a couple of words can ruin a legacy.
You know, but did it though? Because he's back to work. I think Kanye is back to being a billionaire again.
Is he?
He posted it, yeah.
Oh,
so he's a little timeout that they put him in. Only lasted a year. If that, Kanye all he did was just sat it out and weathered the storm.
He is officially a billionaire again.
Yeah, all he did was just weathered the storm, bro.
That's amazing.
Like I always said, right? There's three, possibly four people that you can never cancel.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, Kanye, Elon, and Trump. And I don't make the rules. All four of them are like Teflon. Like Elon.
You said three, so is Trump and Elon together now?
No, so Kanye.
Yeah.
Dave, Elon, and Trump. I said three, possibly four.
Yeah.
So Elon is on that list of uncancelable people. Like remember when he had that they had that interview that he did. And,
Which one?
And they when they were threatening to pull sponsorship for his Twitter, and he said, "Go, cancel. Like,
Oh, because he was hating on Israel like a motherfucker?
no, that's the thing. Like, I can't make this guy out, man, because he will go to Israel and like conform to that, but then he will also do the stuff that he just did last week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It kind of seems like he's like, I was talking to 360 the other day about the same thing, and 60 said he reckons he's just the master manipulator of media, because it's all about your representation, right? It's like, you can do some crazy shit, but that doesn't represent your actual ideology. It just gets eyes on you.
And the thing is, what do you do with that, Elon? Like, you say, okay, we are pulling our funding. Oh, you're pulling our funding and dooming mankind from going to Mars because of how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those things. Or like the Trump approach, where it's like, you like, how do you cancel a Trump? Remember, we ruled him out when he federally got indicted.
Yeah.
When he got prosecuted.
Yeah, that was all bullshit. Though.
He's a known felon, and he came back and became the president again. Then now he's going to pardon himself. Like you can't.
That known felon shit, that felony, that was all bullshit. That I think it was an allotment of 38 criminal penalties of the same thing on his tax files, but none of which was a felony. They upgraded it to penalize him.
Yeah, but the thing is because it's chestnut checkers, right? Like they did the exact same thing. They're playing the same game with each other. Like Biden's son getting done for
that was different though, man.
But that's
he was doing.
But he was collateral damage too. Like,
yeah,
like they were getting him because they couldn't get Biden, right?
Yeah.
And same with Trump. Like we couldn't get him on this thing, so let's get him on the tax. Like it's chestnut checkers. It's like how do we get him in some kind of way, shape, or form?
The problem is that Kamala Harris and that Mike Pence and all those. I don't think Mike Pence said. I shouldn't say that. Retraction. But there was a couple of politicians that actually stated that they were in fear of Trump coming after them when they were coming after him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But like
they're all shitting from each other.
Yeah,
like it's like sleeping in the same room with your enemy and killing him in his sleep because you're worried that he might kill you in your sleep.
Yeah.
But if you all just put your weapons down, it's like we could both coexist in the same space. You know what I mean?
It's like who shat in the drinking water.
Yeah,
same thing.
It's wild, man.
Back to the women and not just women, men as well. Just focusing on careers, the degradation to and this is one of Elon Musk's points that he is trying to. Actually, they just passed it. There's a ban on abortion, a national ban on abortion in America. Did you see this?
Since Roe v. Wade?
Yeah, bring that video up of Elon Musk saying there'll be a national abortion ban. Yeah, no, it's not. It's got nothing to do with Roe v. Wade.
That's wild.
Elon was talking. If you write Elon at the top.
Oh, that's gonna piss some people off. That's
second one down there. That's it.
He just came up with that.
It should just play anyway.
He just announced it. Has he been publicly in front of a camera since the whole little?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, this was after it. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we missed the first bit of it, but yeah. So there's a national abortion ban.
There's going to be a lot of changes happening around here.
The problem with that is, and I know a lot of people talk about it, man, is the possibility of a young lady or any age lady being raped. and then
having to carry the seed.
Having to carry that baby.
Yeah, but that's not every circumstance.
No, it's not.
Everything.
The majority of them are unprotected sex, and then just taking the baby out when you think it was bad timing.
Yeah, it's like that's it's a form of selfishness.
Yes, of course. You're
Like,
putting your own life over another.
You're killing another because of your selfish pleasure.
Yeah.
Like there's contraceptives that you could have taken.
Yeah.
Like
since we last talked, I've become a father.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah,
Thank
congrats.
you, legend.
Welcome to fatherhood, man.
Thanks, man. And since I have become a father,
Your views have changed.
Unbelievably, and even my non-automatic views on things. Like before being a father, I'd have like a manual thought on like, oh, I'm free. But now it's become an automatic thing that like freedom.
That was a default setting.
It's a default setting.
Yeah.
But now I'm a father. I have almost like this automated. I'm not as important as.
It stops being about just you.
Yeah. And I wasn't I couldn't foresee that. I couldn't because I wasn't a father, and I didn't think about anything as important as my dreams. I didn't think about anything as important. It was very selfish. You're right. It's a very selfish stance to have just you and only you as the main thing going on in your life. But since becoming a father, I've had this fire under my ass, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, nothing pushes you to like. A failure is not an option.
Yeah,
it's never an option. When you've got kids.
Yeah.
I mean, depression is a luxury. Like you start thinking your way of thinking.
Depression is a luxury.
It's a luxury, dude. Like
that's a good point. What a fucking wise comment.
It's a luxury that you don't like. It's not like just keep it pushing. Like you got like figure out how to like. Move on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like unless you've got the time to sit out and be sad and like, are these bills just gonna take care of themselves? Like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like figure it out. Get yourself a therapist and move the fuck on. You know what I mean? Like it's
hard out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a luxury.
It's one of the things that just that comment in and of itself is just that puts everything like in clear, like the most clarity fucking vibrant state in my head, because since him my son being born, there's nothing I want more than him to watch him laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's the cutest fucking like I want to go up and be like, hey, what's up, buddy? What's going on? And he's like, you know. Yeah, man, it is awesome, and I do fear for the current population. If we're so focused on careers, and don't get me wrong, bro, we need the worker bees, man. We need the,
for sure, 100%.
the civil workers. We need the plumbers, the electricians, and all that stuff.
100%.
I own a business outside of this, and I'm in trucks, so I'm in transport.
Nice,
right? And I've started that business since I've become a father. And I didn't realize that because I was like, no, I don't want to do it for so long, because I thought it would take away from these dreams that I have.
Yeah.
So I'd work a 9 to 5.
Something feels it. Someone has to feel it.
Yeah, I was working a 9 to 5 thinking my dreams were more important. But now I work 2 days a week and I've got 5 days to do the podcast and be a dad.
That's what's up.
You know?
Hell yeah, man.
So it's like...
Yeah. And balance is great as well. You know what I mean? Like when I was looking for the address for this, actually, it's crazy because my doctor's practice is up the street.
Oh, sick.
Like literally on Campbell, Campbell Street.
Yeah.
My doctor's practice. I was just there last week actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I'm moving to the States. So
are you?
Yeah. I'll be based out of LA. Still doing my cruise ship stuff and touring around the world, but
have you booked in your transition yet? No, I'm
LA,
motherfucker.
Yeah. What I did have to do though is I took advantage of medicals, so I got my full checkups. And,
good man.
Booked in my therapist to be able to do stuff externally.
Yeah, well, occupationally.
Yes, so you
can work over there and stuff.
No, so like your therapy, you can do it like in front of your computer screen.
Oh, yeah. There's online practices like BetterHelp and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's awesome, man. Like, so like when I say like depression is a luxury, it's like there's so many tools out there where one can overcome that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Overcome that, or like, what do you do with your car when your car's fucked up? You take it to a fucking mechanic, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with your brain. You gotta keep this healthy in order for the rest of it to be healthy too. You know what I mean? So like, whether you feel like you need it or whether you think it just might benefit you, like there is a benefit in ensuring mind, body, and spirit is all one and moving in the same direction.
I totally agree. The inverse of that as well. If your body isn't good and your brain lives in your body, if you're not exercising and moving and moving the oxygen and blood around, your brain ain't functioning correctly.
Man. Yeah, like you ever had to go to like a naturopath because your back hurts, and then all of a sudden they are massaging up on your shoulder. You're like, dude, that's not where it's at. And they're like, hey, Joe. Yeah. And then sure enough,
it goes away. It
goes away because the tension here is what's leading to for that lower tension. Yeah. So if your body starts falling apart, it might be because something's happening up here, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So like all of your eggs have to be in the same direction.
When I used to do sensory deprivation floating, the tanks have 500 liters of water in them. Do you know what sensory deprivation floating is?
Vaguely, but I'll let you explain.
So it's 500 liters of water with 500 kilos of salt in it.
And you just lay in there.
Yeah, so it's hell buoyant because of the like the Dead Sea. It's so salty that you can just float.
Yeah. Like there was like an episode of The Simpsons where
the way they're time traveling in there, right?
Yeah. Wishing lady.
And when I did that the first time, it's almost like I was holding tension in my right leg, my left shoulder, and I can't remember, it was about 10 years ago when I did my first one, about 11 years ago. And when I hopped out, when I was in there, my body was twitching. And I talked to the dude afterwards. When I hopped out, I'll just segue quickly, I felt better than I'd ever felt, more calm.
Nice.
Everything was chill. Yeah. And all I was doing was breathing in a dark room. Figure that out. Like I was just alone with my thoughts.
Yes.
Like very, very strange.
Yeah.
I talked to the guy after and he's like, did you twitch? And I was like, yeah, what was that about? And he's like, that's your body has never had that much amount of magnesium because it's magnesium sulfate. That's why Epsom salts are. And when you hold tension in your muscles, you have a lack of magnesium.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, is that why I feel so calm? He's like, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, can I work here? And then I worked there for 2 years.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was going to do one of those with an ex partner of mine. For some reason, it just wasn't on the cards. It didn't work out. But it's definitely been something that I've thought about doing.
Yeah.
And there is a place here in Perth that actually does it as well.
Yeah, there's a heap of them. There's Beyond Rest. There's Float, Rest, and Restore. There's a couple other great ones. And they all have different size tanks. But me and you are both pretty tall. You're taller than me, motherfucker. But if you get into, I think they're called an isopod, and they're really, really long. So you float around when you're in there. You try and center yourself by touching the walls, and then you let go all the walls, and hopefully you don't knock into the wall. But you do eventually, because it's just I think the breath has some sort of propulsion, just like ever so slightly that you kind of move. Yeah. But I've done like 5 grams of mushrooms and gotten in one of those.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I saw different fucking universes, bro.
Oh, dude, I've done mushies a handful of times, and in most cases, whenever I've ever done them publicly, is under not the order or pressure. It was under my missus' request. You know what I mean? Because I like doing them at home.
Yeah, no, you got to go out.
Yeah, I do, but like I like doing them at home because I'm like,
setting.
I know these walls.
Yes, yes.
Like I know these walls, and But she likes to go do them out in nature, which is cool.
That's cool.
Until someone just yells out, "They're coming!"
Oh shit!
You're like, "Oh, you dick!"
Yeah, fuck
You're the reason why they want to come out here.
Yeah, coming is a wild thing to hear.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I did shrooms once, and I was listening. Don't ask me why we were doing this. This is when I first moved out of home. I think I was like,
Kylie Minogue.
no, I was listening to death metal, dude. And when we ordered a meat pizza. So have you ever seen food while you're on shrooms?
So the first time I ever had shrooms was we had put them on a pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I ordered Domino's and I had like
It was on Domino's.
Yeah, I had like a meat lover's pizza, and I was fully tripping. The guy rocked up to drop off and I was like, just like laughing at it because he was like, "Woo!" I grabbed the.
You're not real.
Yeah, I grabbed the pizzas and I sat down, like folded legs in the middle of like pretty much an empty lounge room, right? On like this one rug. It was very strange. And then there's this heavy metal music playing, and then I pick up the pizza, one slice, and I'm like holding it like that while the like toppings are sliding down.
Yeah.
And it looks like blood's dripping off it.
And you had the heavy metal. That's a disturbance of my peace. Right
And
there.
then I just fucking started shaking. And it went everywhere.
Oh Lord.
It was so fucking stupid. Yeah, nah, it was silly. Yeah, you do some dumb shit sometimes.
Yeah, as I've been known. You're doing the carnivore diet now, huh?
Yeah, I had maybe because I did 37 days on.
Is it still ongoing?
It's ongoing. Yeah, it started again a couple days back.
You stopped?
I stopped for.
Did you feel like some cheesecake or
3
something?
days. I just felt like I was having, because I started drinking coffee again at about 25 days.
You're not allowed to have coffee?
It's like a laxative. And when you don't have anything in your system, because meat, it kind of gets all sucked up by the body and you're kind of only left with...
Pebbles?
I wouldn't say it's pebbles. Like it's like 3 days it takes you to shit, and then it's a decent size shit, right? But if you don't...
So the body just absorbs the meat.
So much of it. There's not much left over.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Because it's non-fibrous.
Oh, because I didn't realize how any of this works, but that's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's great if you're traveling, because you're like, I don't need no.
So
toilet.
3 days is when you need to.
Yeah, you probably shit every 3 days. But some people like they can shit normally.
And does the third day become your shitting day where you shit multiple times, or is it just?
It depends, man. Because if you eat a little bit of dairy, sometimes it can
Prompt it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it can prompt it a little bit faster. I was trying to eat ribeyes every day. But some days I'd just get over it.
Did you find it cheaper, or did you find it more expensive?
Oh, it's more expensive, especially because I'm eating $45 steaks every meal, you know? But you can do it cheap. You can do it cheap for sure. You can go to a butcher and buy...
But like if you are now eliminating
everything else,
fruits and veggies and stuff, like sauces are fucking expensive.
Sauces are crazy.
Dude, like
a Nando sauce?
Yeah, like that
it's like
first
$14.
That first shop that you need to do when you
move into our place?
Yeah, like it's the sauces in the little packets of crap. Like the salt, the sauces,
everything.
Like the little small things that will stay with you for months on end. But the fruit and veg, like they all add up too, man. Like
but I think
I thought meat would just be like, all right, cool, we got it now.
If you don't go to Coles or like Woolworths, like those two companies that just rape you for your money because they're monopolized and they're just feeding off each other. If you go to like a whole
butcher,
a Whole Foods kind of, what do they call it? Like a fruit and veg
spud shed.
Like farm, market, like a farm to store kind of market.
Costco.
You can get fruit and vegetables so cheap, man. You can get a full box. Couldn't you get them up in Kalamunda, like a box of fruit and vegetables for like $20?
Oh, there's a little like wineries and farms and stuff around. So
Yeah.
You get fruit pretty cheap up there. They have the farmers market every Sunday.
Oh, there you go.
And you can pick your own strawberries too. Like I took my kids strawberry picking.
Yeah.
But then you're just exclusively getting strawberries. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Unless you've got like a farm with multiple crops on it. You know, but
do they usually?
No. Unless it's a family farm.
They usually specialize in like like the one thing.
There was a what was it? Was it a cuddly animal farm that was killing their animals and eating them? Did you see that?
A cuddly?
Yeah, it was like you go into
Are they killing them and just cuddling them and then
no. So you like the kids, you take your kids in there to pet them.
Yeah.
And then they found out that they were
like, I want that one for dinner.
Yeah, and then
he was a good hugger. I want him inside me.
I heard this. I read it on what was it on? It wasn't on Reddit.
Is it here in Perth?
No, it wasn't here. It was in Melbourne or Sydney, on the East Coast somewhere. But apparently this cuddly animal farm was like with the older animals. They were killing them and eating them. But there was so much contention about it in like the vegan community and stuff. But like, what do you want to do with the meat? If you're just going to bury a goat or a sheep, you know?
Yeah, no, I think
Wouldn't you just eat it?
Goats want us to eat them.
Yeah, goats are motherfuckers.
They're dicks, bro.
Yeah. One of those fuckers, man. If you hit one of those with your car, you know we have wild goats in Australia, right?
Yeah, just not in Australia. No, just not in Perth.
Not in Perth,
I think Adelaide and stuff.
No, even WA.
Really?
Yeah, if you go past like Carnarvon, they're fucking everywhere.
Oh, because I remember going to my butcher and them saying, because the goat used to arrive frozen. They're like, we'll get our goats from like Adelaide. And,
okay.
I was like, why not here? I think it was something to do with the climate or I don't know. Goats are dicks anyway, man.
Goats are fucked.
Yeah.
What's the? It's weird that they have the devil's representation as a goat head.
Yeah, like, you see them attacking people.
They're pick it up.
Such dicks, bro. Like, pick me. I will pick you. You're getting eaten tonight.
Yeah.
Like I've been looking for a reason.
if as soon as it gets up on its hind legs, you just grab it by the horns and just start spinning. Like it'll fuck off real quick.
They're part of the same family as sheep, though.
Are they? Oh yeah, they are. They're bovine, right? Yeah.
Because they are
hoofed bovine. Isn't that right?
Like lamb is way better than goat. Goat's tough.
Sheep, yeah, they're Bovidae. That's right, Bovidae family, which also includes cattle, bison, and antelope. Wait,
bison?
What?
I thought bisons were
sheep and cows are related.
I thought because bisons are part of the cow family.
The bison, yeah. What do they call them?
Water buffaloes. They're all a part of the cow family, no?
Well, it's not that they're related. They're kind of the subfamily, I think. So it's like they're just in the same kind of umbrella as like
all hoofed animals, right?
Well, you saying sheep and goats are not like actual cousins?
While sheep and goats are similar and can be mated, they belong to different genera in the subfamily Caprinae of the family Bovidae. Just like my cousin Jerome, he's my.
So you can breed a sheep and a goat together.
Can we see what that looks like?
so.
Can you?
What does that look like?
What does that look like?
I wouldn't mind me some sheep goat.
Yeah, I wonder what that would taste like.
Because like goat on its own is like quite tough.
Yeah, it's a tough meat.
But lamb on its own is nice. And
Have you ever had jerked goat?
No, I've never like sexually touched a goat. Or one that has been sexually, assaulted. A sexually assaulted goat. I've never had one that's jerked. No.
You ever jerked off a goat?
But he sounds like he would be happy.
Can you go to the images on that, please? No, so Jamaicans, they jerk chicken and stuff, right? It's like the
harassing chickens. I've had like jerk chicken from like Jamaicans on fire. Cause I'm in Canada quite a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my missus lives on a street called Queen Street.
Okay.
Which is like
in Toronto.
Yeah, in Toronto.
Okay, right.
No, dude. Like every race is within Parkdale.
Oh.
Like so every year.
Is that in the GTA?
Yeah, so every year they do Carnival, and it's the biggest Afro-Caribbean festival for the year. And it brings out Haitians, all of the Caribbeans, Senegalese. Yeah, it's huge, bro. I've been lucky enough to go to 2 of them.
Is it a parade type?
Yeah, it's a parade. Yeah, there's like floats and everyone's
Oh,
dressed like
sick.
carnival and like everyone's like little to no clothes on.
Yeah.
I almost got bashed by some Haitians actually one year.
Why?
Cause
What'd you do?
no, I didn't do nothing. That's the thing. I didn't. So
you're proving they are dicks? No.
I'm a big fan of history, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I love so I've got mad respect for like the Haitians. Like they started
Been through some shit.
They started the slavery revolt. So the abolishment of slavery was we owe it to the Haitians because they overthrew the slave masters, killed them, and then that spread out to the Americas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because of that, like I have mad respect. I'm like, yo, the slave revolution started because of you guys. And there was like big tents and stuff where people sell like bandanas. You can buy like jerk chicken, like Jamaican food, Haitian food. So I just purchased a Haitian bandana out of respect for that. And I had it on, and like 4, 5, 6 like Haitian gangsters just come up to me and they're like, yo. And I explained, and they're like, you better wear that with respect. And then some more.
I bought it for respect.
Yeah, and then some more came up, and like my missus was like, yo, maybe just like take it off.
Sound mind, bro. Sound mind.
That respect is not worth its problems, man.
So Abraham Lincoln, did he steal that idea? Was that a stolen idea? How was it translated to the Americans?
So Abraham Lincoln, he only pretty much did it because he was trying to unify the South and to get the South on board.
Right, yeah.
So he told the slaves, fight and you'll get your freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like there was a motive for that.
wonder-
And Abraham Lincoln didn't really abolish the slaves. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no.
it was something that was already in the works as it was. It's just like everyone gets the kudos for being in office at the time.
Yeah.
Like Barack Obama got the kudos for killing Osama.
Yeah, because they abolished slavery, but they still needed a vote on it, right?
Yep.
So it wasn't just him;
long
it was the cabinet members.
Long after they abolished it, like there was still segregation. Like black people weren't allowed to drink from the same taps as white people.
Up until like
back
80s,
the
right?
back of the bus, like long after the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah.
There was still many years after that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's like the Rosa Parks thing, right?
Yeah. Like,
yeah. She's like, no, I'm sitting at the front. Fuck you.
Yeah, like right up until Lincoln, right up until JFK. Like JFK was during Martin Luther and Malcolm X days, long after Abraham Lincoln, and they were still fighting for their freedoms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Martin Luther was 60 years ago.
Yes. Yes.
60 years ago was when Martin Luther King was killed.
Did you see that Trump signed off on releasing the documents for Martin Luther King's assassination? Yeah,
but look at it from a numbers point of view, right? Abraham Lincoln. What year did Abraham Lincoln the Emancipation Proclamation?
Wasn't it 1894? Down. Oh, yep. Down. First one.
Okay.
On 1863.
1863,
okay, I was 30 years off.
Yep. And then 64 years ago, Martin Luther King was killed.
Yeah.
Fighting for African American freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, look at that timeline. What does that say if 64 years ago, African Americans were fighting for the same equal rights as white America?
That's a good point.
Slavery just made its way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 64 years ago, still fighting for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, JFK was killed for similar reasons, like because he sided with them.
Yeah.
There's many reasons why JFK got killed, but like he like Martin Luther and Martin Luther really respected him. Malcolm X said that this was just the chickens coming to roost. So that rattled a few of the cages. But 64 years ago, like the timeline where change was happening. It was only just last week, if you look at it from that's standpoint.
On a timeline. Yeah, for sure. What do you think about what's happening? Because there's some contention at the moment with RFK Jr. And he's going against pharmaceutical companies and like the vaccine mandates and how they can't be sued and whatnot.
He hasn't got long.
You don't think? Because that was going to be my question. He's treading the same line as his uncle did.
The Kennedy curse is very much a thing. I mean, it's almost like how's he gonna go out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's doing some things that rattle some.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, when you think of people that left a lasting impression, like big, big spikes in the timeline of mankind, right? Mm-hmm. Like you think Abraham Lincoln spoke with a certain voice. Martin Luther King, I have a dream. Like everyone's like Barack Obama sounding like Barack Obama. They all had a powerful sort of voice. You know what I mean, RFK does not have the voice of a leader. It's not his fault.
Yeah, that was a vaccine injury.
But it's not his fault. But that's not the voice that you thought.
I have a dream.
Yeah, I mean, like that's not. That's not the voice that you would gravitate and be like, that moved me.
Yeah,
it's not his fault, but it's just he hasn't got the voice that's gonna leave that cosmic spike in the timeline of mankind.
The representation of somebody's whole ideologies isn't predicated on their voice, though, and the way he has informed himself through the ability to interview others and have consistent gains of knowledge about certain things that happen inside of corporations, take like pharmaceutical companies. He has had multiple lawsuits against pharmaceutical companies.
Successful. Okay. Like I said, I don't know much, but
I don't think he's been put on a pedestal because he's an idiot.
Yeah, no. That's definitely not the case. No, what I was saying was, though, imagine the power had he had the voice of his uncle. Or the voice of.
But he did have that voice.
Yeah, I know, but
it was. I think when did he have his vocal vaccine injury? RFK.
So if he had that powerful leader's voice, this guy would have been the next president.
Yeah, 100%. But the problem was, it's a two-party state. It's a two-party state. You got red and blue, right and left,
and Democrats.
Yeah,
and Democrats are fucking up too. By the way, there's a reason why Trump won right now. Like people were fed up.
If you put vocal vaccine injury, rare brain disorder, robbed. Oh, so okay. Click on that. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. halting, gruff speaking voice, which at times can make him sound hard to understand, has been front and center, whatever. Kennedy's vocal rasp is not caused by an infection or respiratory condition. Instead, he has spasmodic dysphonia, a rare neurological condition which the muscles that open and close his vocal cords spasm involuntarily, creating a... Why do I think it's a vaccine injury? Why did I think that?
Not sure.
I wonder if CNN's bullshitting.
With the technology that we've got now, though, like they surely there would be a not a cure, like a modification that one could get. But he's 71 though. Like,
yeah, but he's jacked.
Yeah.
He's jacked to the gills. But he's on testosterone and
he's on all of it. Eh?
He's on all of it.
It's like, I'm not putting that in my body.
No.
Jab me.
You making that in a bathtub? Give me some.
Give me some GH.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like the whole the media's spin on what it takes to be a good leader is, I think since Trump's come into power, is like once again, I think we have a complete dysphoria of what it can be, because surely he was one of the best presidents that the United States has had, and I don't think as Trump,
debatable,
yeah, 100%, of course.
I don't think that there's ever been such a divided conversation with a president than there has been with Trump. And I'm going in with an open mind this time. Like, you remember people would cancel you just for even like saying, "Hey, he could be good." Fuck you. I mean, so like, there's been a difference to it.
See, his response to as to why his first term didn't go so good is because he didn't know that employment appointments were that important. So he said on a couple of different podcasts that he had so when you have appointees, so the people that you appoint to certain departments, when he first got into office, he let other people do the appointments.
Yeah.
So he had a staff that hated him. Yeah. This time round, he's like, "Fuck you! I'm appointing my own people."
Yeah.
That's why you've got Elon and all that.
Yeah.
Now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which I think is a great thing to do.
Should be an interesting next 4 years.
I think so. And already Australia is following along because RFK is tackling fluoride in water systems. Because apparently fluoride does something to the brain where it's...
Definitely does something to the teeth. Like it rots it.
No, apparently it's a protective layer of the teeth, but there's something to do with... if you look this up, lower IQ due to fluoride consumption. Apparently it lowers your IQ points 3 to 4% in children.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and it's in common drinking water.
My water's filtered anyway.
Yeah, if you've got a carbon filter or something, it's perfect.
No, but so what I do is the never fail bottles.
Yep.
A lot of the gas stations now,
they sell them. Yeah.
You just take the same one that you got, and you can refill it out for $7.
Does it cap?
$7 with a cap.
Does it cap it?
Yeah, with the cap. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, $7. So all you're doing is spending $7 for. It's either $7 for this. Yeah. Or $6 for this.
Yeah.
Like the value is in it. You know what I mean? And
do you have like a cooler at home?
I did have a cooler, but so what we do, you can get a cap that goes over top of it, and then you
just press the button.
Yeah, just press the button and it just releases.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Like I've never liked tap water anyway. I mean, like
it's sketchy, man.
Chlorine, and there was a few years ago there was high levels of estrogen seeping through as well. Like, yeah. Like Australian water had like high levels of like estrogen and.
The problem back in the day was lead pipes, right?
Yeah, because they were finding out. They find it out when they were doing the testing for meth.
Huh?
So like
meth in the water?
Yeah. How they test for meth. Like, you know how they're like, oh, the meth capital of Australia or the world is based on the water testings.
Oh, I
so Bunbury winning that a few years in a row was because of
people pissing in sinks.
Yeah,
okay.
them testing the waters.
Okay.
So estrogen seeps through, and so does the meth content.
That makes sense. So I've had this thought that if you don't want people to overthrow the government, you have to have bitch humans. As a populace,
yeah,
right. If you have a super moral-driven, masculine dude, he is not going to want to follow the rules.
You can't tell him nothing. That's how you get the Tates.
Yeah. So that's my son's name.
Yeah. That's your son's name's Tate.
Yeah.
He will rattle a lot of cages, that boy. Give him a powerful name and he will live up to it.
Yeah. What was that last tab that you had open? Sorry, man. Extremely high levels of fluoride are known to cause neurotoxicity in adults, and negative impacts on memory and learning have been reported in rodent studies, but little is known about the substance's impact on children's neurodevelopment. But rodents have brains, and we have brains too.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous statement. It's just because it hasn't been studied. I'd imagine. What's that? That's Harvard EDU. Yeah, I'd just imagine it hasn't been studied as much as it needs to be. Based on the findings, the authors say that the risk should not be ignored and that more research on fluoride's impact on developing brain is warranted. Yeah, perfect. Perfectly said. I just had to read on. Thanks for that.
How long you guys been rocking together?
This is our second episode that we've done together.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
How'd you find this job?
I used to be his manager when he was rapping.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sick,
Well,
cool.
He's still rapping now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Come back full circle.
Yeah, but I just needed someone to do this, and he likes being in the studio, so let's go.
Sick. That's dope.
Yeah, so, it's been cool. You kind of just took it on as a role, eh? Like, you're just like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, it's sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Nice.
So we're getting to the point where we'll probably be doing him too often not to pay him. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to set something up, which is sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just definitely on your way to having the best studio in the country. This is beautiful.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I love it.
I want bigger space now that I've got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my last one, did you ever do the Perth City studio?
No, that's the one with Hamid.
Hamad, yeah.
No, I didn't get around to it because by the time I had come back off tour,
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
You had already
Right,
moved
split,
out from that
yeah.
space. Yeah, like
Because I went to England for 3 months.
Yeah, you went to the Europe as well.
Yeah, Europe
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah. And then we were out of there because I'm setting up that fucking podcast studio. Just setting up these podcast studios in general, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But then when it's such a small turnaround, I was like, I need to sign a contract of 2 years or something. So
Yeah.
I've got a 2-year contract here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That way you can't be screwed out of the hard work that you've already put in.
Yeah. And I wasn't screwed out of the last place. It was just bad circumstances. Me and Hamad had words about it, and it's amicable. It worked out fine because if I wasn't over there, I wouldn't find this place. It wouldn't have found this place.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
Exactly.
Is he still up there?
I don't know. I assume so. He's still putting content out for his debates and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, I'm gonna have him in for a podcast again soon.
Nice.
I fucking love the dude. He's fucking so nice.
Good people, man.
How's the cruises going?
Cruises are good, man. Like I've done my fair share of the different countries now. Like last year, October, I went did Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam, and I think there was one more. Like they've just been awesome.
You go to Cambodia as well?
No, Cambodia. No, we didn't go to Cambodia. But
They're not laughing. No.
My boy just got married to a Cambodian, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he just moved.
Nice.
Just came back from Cambodia. My best friend.
R.I.P.
Yeah, yeah. He's married. Yeah. So he just got married in Cambodia, which is cool. Shout out to my boy Wags.
Sweet.
But yeah, Asia was beautiful. Like this global warming is definitely a thing, man. Like I was in Vietnam, and within an hour, I was like, oh,
sweating bullets.
Oh, dude. Like I was like, take me back to the ship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Yeah.
you'll never hear that from a black guy. Take me back to the ship.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, they're different climates though, right? Like
Humidity's
Humidity's
it was like 90% humidity.
yeah,
I
90% humidity.
yeah,
is crazy.
dude, I found a bar that I just set up shop. I was supposed to go out and explore, but within an hour I was like, all right, I've got to find a bar because that's gonna have air conditioning, and I screwed going outside today.
Did the boat tell you not to get too far or don't go to certain areas or anything
The
like that?
responsibility is yours.
Ah, okay.
You have a
So even leaving the boat's your own responsibility. Like
so like you get off the boat. As you're exiting, they've got the return by time,
oh, okay.
and it's your responsibility.
How long is the time generally?
Every place is different, right? So like some places could be as little as 4 hours. So some could be as much as 12 hours. Like Melbourne, for instance.
Yeah.
I had a Melbourne cruise, the Melbourne Cup cruise.
Yep.
Which we arrived in Melbourne the day before,
Right.
and we had a 3 a.m. curfew for each night.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah. So
That's
like you
kinda
go out
nice.
casino, you go do whatever
Get smashed.
the hell ever you want. But I had shows on while that boat was docked.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
I was going out having lunch with my boy.
Back to the boat, show on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come back to the boat. Yeah, it was cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sick.
Like,
That's nice.
like Melbourne's like my second home too, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I fuck with Melbourne heavy, man. Like I'm gonna.
Have you got a place in LA yet?
Yeah. I've got an apartment.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got an apartment in LA. Yeah.
Sick. Where is it?
It's the UCLA district.
Okay.
So it's like where the university is.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff is.
yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
7 minutes from Koreatown if you know your way around.
Not Koreatown.
Yeah, Koreatown's like,
Isn't that Sacramento?
no, Sacramento is part of Cali, but that's the Bay Area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
that's
thinking
like-
north.
That's near San Francisco.
Yeah.
San Francisco is.
Oh, wait, that's fucking southeast,
San
isn't it?
Francisco's up there. So
I thought that was Orange County.
that's within the LA area.
Yeah.
Like Orange County is probably about like an hour. San Francisco and all that is 6 hours.
Oh, shit.
That's where you got Oakland. You got,
I was way off.
yeah, you were geographically confused, my friend.
Yeah, I'm a fucking retard.
San Fran was, oh man, the homeless encampments that we witnessed going like on this last trip.
Disgusting.
Like, disgusting, bro. Like so sad. Like to the point, like the mental health is, it's a real thing. You know what I mean, like they're shooting a deuce right in front of you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like just
Literal.
yeah, man, dude. Like that's it. Like in a car park, right there.
Really?
Like just shooting a deuce. Fucking like the whole city smell like piss.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Isn't there's an app for San Francisco, isn't there? Where the most shit is?
Oh, like
Can you look that up? San Francisco has an app where it's like poo location.
you watch. They're gonna be sending them down there when the Olympics, because LA's got the next Olympics.
The Snap Crap app. It's an app that allowed residents to report human waste in city streets. That's how bad it is. People taking shits
Yeah,
in the
dude.
street.
Oh man, it's disgusting.
That's fucking foul,
If you drop something, you just leave it. Like you drop a baby, the baby belongs to San Fran. You just leave it.
And just like smoke rolls over the baby. It's gone. You're like, what the fuck happened? It's a fucking meth cloud.
Dude, and it's such a shame because I love San Fran. I mean, like you should see, like San Fran's like it's just a weird place, man. Like I don't know if you ever seen the seagulls,
Are they huge?
dude. Like this, like without like our regular seagulls.
As a
side by side,
comparison, yeah.
I can't take a picture and send it to you and let you know that this is
It's a
this is an
You
irregular.
need to put a fork next to it.
Yeah. Like you can't see that this is an irregular seagull because
Yeah.
it looks just like our seagulls.
Yeah.
It's just without a size comparison.
It's the same in England. They're
Yeah, man.
huge.
Edinburgh,
man.
I noticed that in Edinburgh, and apparently the biggest ones are New Zealand. They had huge ones as well.
Isn't it? Aren't they albatross?
I don't know what the fuck they are, dude. But like,
Can you look up an albatross compared to an eagle size? A seagull size. Eagle. Compared to seagull. Seagull, yeah. I said seagull like it's eagle. I'm sorry. Images. Where's the size comparison?
look, right there.
What?
It's not a real human one. It's a cartoon one. Like the-
But it doesn't
the-
have any
yeah,
labels.
I'm pointing out the one that my son could have possibly drew.
Why is this thing about to get head from an albatross?
Dude. Why did I choose the one that was drawn?
Cross out of it.
I do. They've got ones like that in New Zealand too.
What is he doing?
They got real ones in New Zealand,
That's the
dude.
relative size of an albatross. Look at how big that's up to his dick.
Dude. Ugh.
Fuck that. That could peck your
And I,
nut off.
and I hate seagulls too, man. Like,
Look at that lady down the bottom left hand side. Look how fucking giant that is.
yeah.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah, no. Fuck
They're scavengers,
all
eh?
of that. Fuck
I
all
put them.
of
I
that.
put them on the same. I put them on the same list as you would a rat or like a hyena.
Right.
They're like they're scavengers. Like
I think albatross is a little bit different.
they go hunt.
they go out to sea for up to 22 days.
Okay.
Right. The biggest downfall and why they look like they're going to go extinct over the next few years is because of plastics. So when they pick up fish, the fishes consume so much plastic, then they digest and regurgitate to their young, but they're regurgitating plastic into their young, which clogs up their systems and kills them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Damn.
Shout out Nat Geo.
The day Edinburgh dies,
What's
Dave, the greatest voice of all time, bro.
Dave who?
Dave Attenborough.
Oh, Edinburgh. Yeah.
The day he dies will be a cold day, man.
Dude's like 98.
That guy's got the most.
How old's David Attenborough?
Yeah, he'll.
I'm pretty sure he's 98.
Yeah, or 89.
Yeah, 98.
Oh, dude, these guys are fossil, man.
Yeah, he's 98.
God damn.
Dude. And look, he actually.
Yeah, he looks good, man. He looks good.
Good for 98.
He looks
bro.
very fucking good, man. He
Born like
might
10 years before the war.
might get a letter from the Queen.
Oh no, he's fucking under a fucking dress for sure. He's eating that pussy.
He's a national icon, that guy, man.
Oh, he's a world icon.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he was the first person to find out that chimpanzees ate other monkeys.
Well, no one knew that.
Nobody knew that. They thought they were fruit.
How are they
eating.
keeping that fucking secret?
Well, nobody had gone out to the jungle to film them, right? So David Attenborough was the first one to go out and he witnessed chimpanzees just fucking up
Cannibalize.
monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was not cannibalism because it's apes and monkeys, right? But
No, but they also eat each other too.
do they?
Yeah.
Chimpanzees?
Like, they can cannibalize. Yeah.
I think I've heard something about like they bite each other's balls off and shit.
Yeah, like no, because they're very revenge filled. You know what I mean? Like,
Despite the fact that infanticide, that's cannibalism, and cannibalism is common in some chimpanzee communities, maternal cannibalism appears to be exceedingly rare. So it happens.
it still happens. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just uncommon. Yeah, infanticide, that's killing your young and eating them. So that's what bears do. So
Same with cats.
So if a mother bear has two cubs,
For survival?
if one dies, she'll eat it.
But with, I think, flamingos, or which ones are up high in there?
Storks,
Yeah, I think they kill,
the weakest baby, right?
not the weakest. Like, say for example,
Bitch baby.
if they end up having five eggs hatch, like, they'll do some quick maths. They'll be like,
Quick math.
yeah, like, they'll do some quick maths. They'll be like, yo.
The hatchling goes boom.
Like, they'll do some quick maths and they'll be like, yo, for me to sustain and keep all 5 of you alive, one's gonna be neglected.
Yeah.
So you gotta go. Like, so they'll fuck one off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like sometimes they know they're because most animals most flightless birds, they know how much food that they can get if they've had previous eggs. So they, like, I'm pretty sure emus and ostriches, they like will attack more because I'm pretty sure they can lay up to 3 eggs at a time. Is that right? Am I wrong on that?
There's literally a footage of them taking out one and throwing them out of the nest.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
And it looks too big for the beak, and it just
That's just survival.
yeah.
Like, they'll get rid of one.
Oh, I was completely off. 5 and 15 eggs at a time, and those eggs are fucking
They're huge, bro. Yeah.
bro. Emus usually pair up in the summer and autumn. Yeah, because why would you in the winter? And mate in the winter. That's why, because it's nice and cold. You won't get that
Emus
deer
are
cod.
Emus are ugly, man.
I saw an emu on my way to the podcast the other day. I forgot to tell you. I saw an emu walking down the nature strip in the middle of the highway. It was just like
Just emuing.
just emu. Yeah, it was mewing. Yeah. Fucking gurning.
Emus are mad ugly, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
what do? You can't call like a nature person to come and get that, because how the fuck are you gonna wrangle an emu?
I have no faith in those nature people.
No,
I
not at all.
I had a Willy Wagtail. You see, you look just like them, judging me already before I even told the story.
Is it a hat?
I had a Willy Wagtail build a nest in front of my door when my son was first born, and it was like cause they're mate for life. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So they laid the nest. It was cute. Like, my son wasn't born yet. and they seem to be fine with us. You know what I mean? Now,
As soon as they have those babies.
fast forward, they went and had their babies. They fucking left the nest. They went laid some more eggs. 2 weeks later, now my son is born, and every single morning I'm about to go to work. These willy wagtails, they fucking now they're attacking.
Yeah.
Now imagine 4 o'clock in the morning, you're getting ready for work, and you're walking out to the car. You don't know what's coming at you.
Yeah.
I got a whole baby with me.
Yeah.
What if I freak out and just throw the baby? You know what I mean?
At the willy wagtail.
So I told him, I said, yeah. So I called up the people
Yeah.
that specialize in it. I said, yo, I got a nest at my front doorstep. It's a bird, and they're swooping. They're like, no worries, sir. We'll send someone out by tomorrow. As the conversation's about to end, after I give them my address and everything, I'm like, yep, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Sir, before you go, what kind of bird is it? I didn't think that was going to make a difference, but it did.
Did they come?
I said, it's a willy wagtail. And she goes, so did you? I said, it's a willy wagtail. They said, sir, they're harmless. I said, not at 4 o'clock in the morning, they're not. Like, I'm getting swept with a baby in my hand, and I'm worried that I'm just going to throw the baby.
Yeah.
Like, I need someone to come get rid of it. They're like, sir, we don't have time to like they didn't take me seriously.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, sir, we don't have time and the resources to come and remove a willy wagtail, a harmless bird. I said, ma'am, you don't understand. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning for work with no lighting. When this thing is swooping, I don't know what it is that she goes, she's not. She said, we, like, I've just spoken to my supervisor. We're not sending someone out there.
Brutal.
I said, don't worry, it's cool then. I'll just let nature take care of itself. I've got 2 cats. I'll just bring my cat outside. Yeah. She goes, sir, you're being unreasonable. I said, I'm being unreasonable.
Whoa.
I go, you're telling me that you're not going to come fix this because of this.
You had a baby, man.
Exactly, dude. She refused. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna let nature handle itself. She's like, sir, if you just wait 2 weeks, like they'll go.
I'll lose an eye by then.
But I didn't have the heart to bring my cat outside. But the moment those motherfuckers flew away, bro,
You just grab the eggs and just...
that cute nest that I kept for them to fucking come back and revisit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was gone.
Yeah.
I was like, you've been evicted, cunt.
Fuck those. Willy wagtails will fuck up a crow. Like, multiple willy wagtails will fuck up a crow.
Yeah, but crow's a bitch made, bro. Like, I've seen it. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, they're smart though.
Like I've seen the willy wagtails chase them, and all the crow it resorts to is, I just cry. You're making us look bad. As black people, you're not one of us.
I don't think they're black under the feathers.
We renounce you.
It's like a white dude with a fluffy jacket on. You're like, come on, man, take it off. All right, Emo, we've got to wrap it up there.
No worries.
We've got another one to do today.
Yeah.
So
When's Frankie coming in?
He should be here soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't checked my stuff.
Will I see him on the way out?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You got
man.
any fringe shows going on?
Yeah, I got my show. Me and my partner, we got a show called Couples Therapy. It's this Sunday.
Oh, sick.
Tickets are moving well, so I'm so happy. Nice. It will be sold out by showtime. If you still want tickets, just let me know. I'll sort you out. Yeah, it's in Maylands actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to my gig.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk home. I'm gonna walk to my gig.
Make sure no one follows you home.
It's at Lyric Lane, man. So
sick.
this Sunday 8 p.m. Couples Therapy. Emo and Aliya Kanani.
That apparently that Lyric Lane is a fucking cool little spot.
Dude, that is my local, man.
Yeah. Heck,
So
dude.
and there's the owners of it built a full-on performance space downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs. I was told. Who was it? Cameron McLaren. He was telling me about it.
Yeah, so the owner, the lady was like, yeah, my husband got like bobcats and we started digging downstairs.
Whoa.
And built like they actually like got it like to the point where there's a full-on theater downstairs, bro, and it's incredible, man. It's beautiful room.
Yeah, well, fucking, if we we'll sort out some schedule or something, then see if we can come down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Be my last one because as I move to America next month.
Yeah,
so
fuck yeah.
Come on down, have a beer with me.
Yeah. I'll catch up with you when you're in America for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
Yeah.
Legend. Thanks, dude.
Thank you, man.
Take me home.